Hello guys, welcome back to the OVC YouTube channel. Today Robyn is going to be telling us about her experience. Hi Robyn, how are you doing?
Hi, how are you? I'm good.
Good, thank you. So I was hoping you could tell us where you were au pairing and a bit more about your host family.
So I au paired in the Netherlands in like a city called Haarlem, which is about 15 minutes away from Amsterdam. So it was quite a big city. It was the area where we lived was called Heemstede, and it was right like on a canal, which was super cool. We could see like the boats going past all the time, so that was really cool. My host family was a mom and a dad, and they had, when I got there were 2 kids, and when I left there were 3. So the mom was heavily pregnant when I got there, and soon afterwards the 3rd little boy was born.
Mm-hmm.
He was so cute. So I had a 6-year-old boy, a 3-year-old girl, and then a newborn boy.
Oh,
so needless to say, my schedule was like crazy with this newborn baby. But yeah, that was sweet. You know, they were very nice, and yeah, perfect. I still talk to them today.
Oh, that's
2 years after my program. So that was good.
Oh, that's awesome. So what did your schedule look like within your host family day to day?
So because the little girl, the 3-year-old, wasn't going to school yet, I was mainly, so I'd start at 7 o'clock in the morning, get them ready for school, have breakfast with the family, and then get the little girl ready, and we'd go to drop off the boy. And then after his day at school, I pick them up and then drop them off at play dates. They were very into play dates, like their friends would come over or they would go to their friends, and so we'd do the whole play date thing in the afternoon. And then I tidy up the house, do some vacuuming, do some laundry, do the dishes, and then when everybody's home, I'd make dinner for the kids, and then I'd make a separate dinner for the parents.
Oh, really?
Because, yeah, they wanted to eat like nicer food. So I'd cook for the parents, and then the 3 of us would have dinner together and sit and talk about our days. And and then when the baby was born, my schedule was a bit more focused around him. Once the mom went back to work, so she was off with the baby for about 3 or 4 months, and then when she went back to work, I was more hands-on with the baby, feeding, changing, playing, and so that was really interesting when we had to take the 6-year-old boy to school. So I'd have to pack up the baby into the buckets, which is like it's like a bike, bicycle, but it's like a wheelbarrow. Yeah. So with the kids in there, with the baby in there, we go, and it's quite an adventure. But I survived.
No, that sounds awesome. No, that sounds really awesome, and it sounds like you had your hands full. I'm sure.
I did.
Yeah.
That's good.
How did you feel with the support given on program with our international partners and the area director and all those extras that are put in place for you?
Oh, I think that was great. They were very supportive. I think the agency was called Travel Active.
Yes.
And my area leader or like director, she would call me at least every week, like once a week, checking up on me, how things are going, how the kids are going, how I'm bonding with them. So that was really nice, and I felt like I could connect with her. And then also we had the monthly gatherings for like all the other au pairs in my city.
Yes.
And that was so cool. I met a lot of other South Africans. I met a lot of other au pairs like within my neighborhood that I didn't even know about. So that was cool. So we could like arrange play dates together, and that was really nice. Like I could also meet up with them on my free time
Yes.
and just like chill. So that was really cool.
Yes. And where were some of the other au pairs from? You mentioned some were South African, but I'm sure you had
Some
a
were South
wide
Africa.
variety of people.
Others were from the Philippines. Lovely people from the Philippines. Another girl that was really close by was from Brazil. And yeah, so literally all over.
Yes.
Everywhere. It was fun.
And then, what was your reasoning for choosing OVC to do your Au Pair Netherlands program?
So, my housemate, she actually recommended OVC because she had gone to America with OVC a few years back, long ago. And when I was like going through my changes, and I was like, oh, I need a change. I'm tired of the corporate world. I want to see the world, maybe do something different. She was like, au pair. Do au pairing. Here's an agency. Contact them. And yeah, she only had good things to say. So I did my research and I checked out the programs, and I was like, yep, I'm doing it. So
That's awesome.
That was cool.
So how was the whole application process for you? Was it stressful or easy to just go through all the questions?
No, it was super easy. It was really easy. The lady that was helping me, I think her name's Carrie or something.
Okay.
She was super nice. She just helped me with everything. She even helped me to find flights. So that was really helpful. She helped me with my matching process. And she really gave me prepared for interviews with the families, and she was really helpful.
Okay, that's perfect. Did you do a Dutch language course when you were in the Netherlands?
I did.
Mm-hmm.
That was really that was really good.
Mm-hmm.
It was for 3 months, and it was just the basic speaking language course.
Okay.
So I did that 3 months, and that was really helpful. I could communicate with people afterwards. It was really, in the beginning, it was a bit of a challenge to communicate with the kids because I'm English speaking. My Afrikaans is shocking. But so trying to communicate with a 3-year-old it was a challenge. And so I feel like the Dutch course really helped.
Okay.
I could pick it up easily. The instructor was amazing. I met so many nice people from Poland and Germany, and we connected. So it was really nice. I'm so grateful for that course actually, because it's helping me now with my residency process. Yeah.
And so when you were communicating and speaking to the kids, was it more in Dutch or English?
More in Dutch. Dutch, because the 6-year-old, he had just started school and learning English towards the end of the year, towards the end of my year with them.
Okay.
But the mom did want me to try and speak more English to them. So I tried, and by the end of it, the 6-year-old could sing Happy Birthday. But I tried speaking English, but mostly it was for me to learn Dutch so that I could speak to the little girl, which was more of a challenge. And I spent more time with her, so I needed to communicate with her more.
Were you able to do a lot of traveling while on your program? If so, what were some of the places you got the chance to see?
I did actually. I went to Germany to visit my family. Mm-hmm. I went to Paris. I went to Belgium. Where else did I go? Switzerland, the UK. Yeah, that was cool. It was
It's
really
awesome.
amazing. It's so easy to travel within Europe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, places are so close. You can just get on a bus or like an easy jet and just go. And
Yes.
yeah, it's amazing. I love it.
Mm-hmm.
That
And what
was
was
fun.
your favorite or most memorable place that you got the chance to visit?
Uh, everyone, everyone always raves about France and Paris,
Mm.
but my favorite is Holland. I think my
Okay.
favorite is definitely the Netherlands. Everything is so close by. The transport system just works. It's amazing. Um, you cycle everywhere. It's so different.
Yes.
Yeah, it's like there's canals. It's beautiful. The scenery, the nature, the canals. I love Holland. It's so safe as well. It's my favorite.
Okay. That's interesting. So, did you experience any culture shock or homesickness while on your program?
I kind of did in the beginning. Um, but I quickly, it was so in the beginning I did, but I quickly got involved in like church.
Okay.
So I'm a Christian, and I got involved in church, and I met so many good people. I met my husband in church, and so yeah, I got involved a lot in that. Spent a lot of time with church activities and
Mm-hmm.
meeting up with people from church. And so that helped me with like the homesickness and the feeling lonely and the adjustment to this new culture. So that
Yes.
really helped. That really helped a lot. And then the traveling also. It's like, okay, let me go see more of the world. Then I won't feel so lonely. Yeah. So that was fun. I also did a lot of volunteering. Um, yeah. So yeah, I did
Okay.
feel homesick, but not
Yes.
too bad. It was manageable.
Yes. And you always did something to keep you busy and take your mind off of it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Um,
Definitely.
I had a question now for you. What advice would you give to other young ladies that are looking to start their au pair program in the Netherlands?
Um. So I would definitely say, um, hmm, get involved. Try and meet people as quickly as you can. Meet people, go out, because it is very easy to feel lonely, and it is very easy to feel like you're missing out
Yeah.
on what's happening at home, and you kind of want to be at home, but it's a weird feeling. So I'd say meet people as quickly as you can. Get involved in activities or church or whatever. And then also about the Dutch people, they can be very direct and almost rude, but they don't mean to offend. They're just very straightforward. And so I would say, try not to take anything personally.
Mm-hmm.
Try not to be super, super sensitive when they say things that might come across as offensive. Um, that's just how they communicate. It's just
Okay.
how they are. And yeah, that's what I would say.
Yes, I've heard they're very honest and straightforward, so some people can take
Yes.
offense to that. I have heard that before.
Yes. Yeah. It can be a bit of a like, did you just say that? Like, did you just say that?
Yeah.
It's like they don't mean any harm by it. They just like that's what they think, and so they're gonna say it. So
Yes.
yeah, be prepared for that.
And how did you feel about the food in the Netherlands? What were some interesting dishes to you and something that you really enjoyed?
Oh, geez, the food. Gosh, that was something that I really struggled with. Because I'm a bit of a foodie. And I'm into Indian food and Thai food and like spices and different stuff. And their cuisine is very like bland.
Okay.
It's very potatoes, bread, that type of thing. But the things that I did like I gravitated more towards the sweet things. So I liked hagelslag.
Okay.
It's kind of like chocolate sprinkles. And it's made out of like real chocolate, and they like sprinkle it over bread, and they have that for breakfast.
Oh, interesting.
And it's so good. Gosh, I love that. I love that, and I also like what is this thing called? Pepernoten. It's like a kind of small little cookie. It's like
Okay.
a cookie, and they give it out usually during Christmas time, Santa Claus. And it tastes kind of like it's like a biscuit, but it's really yummy, and it tastes like aniseed and spices and like a cook sister, but it's small. It's like really so yummy. And then I also like olieballen. Olieballen is like a fat cook, but they make it with cinnamon and raisins and deep fried dough, and it's yum, and it's like comfort food. So yeah, that's what I like. I did try the herring, the raw fish.
Yeah.
Hated that. I couldn't. No, I couldn't. But yeah, other than that, it's the food.
And did you ever cook South African dishes for your host family so they could get a little bit taste of? Yeah.
I did. I made vet koek and mince. And like the Dutch people are very about the table manners. So when I made it, I made like a mince curry and then like carrot salad with the vet koek. I made it from scratch. So far. And they're very about eating with a knife and fork. So they don't like to eat with their hands. And when I made this for them, I said, there's only one condition. You have to eat it with your hands. You can't be having a knife and fork with your vet koek and your mince. And it was so funny to see them because they were very uncomfortable with their hands. And they ate it and they loved it. And they wanted more. And so that was really cool that they enjoyed it.
Yes.
Yeah, that was the only dish I made. We did have a braai in summer, but that was like a Dutch braai. It wasn't like a normal South African braai.
Okay.
Yeah, they did
their
it their
braais
way.
differ?
And I was like, their braais, they don't really use like charcoal and wood. It's more like in a gas thing. Yeah, so you don't get that like woody flavor and that smokiness, which would have been nice. But they did it their way, and I was like, okay, one day you'll come to South Africa and I'll show you how it's done.
You have to.
But yeah. So that was nice.
Yes.
It was nice.
What were some of the other biggest differences that you found in the Netherlands when you were comparing it to back home?
Definitely the transport. So transport is so easy. Like here, you need a car. If you don't use public transport, you need a car because everything is so far away. And there is close by, so you can bike, you can cycle. There's buses, there's trams, there's trains, there's metros, and it's just so easy to get around. I love that. What else is different? The people I mentioned.
Yes.
People are really different. Yeah, and they're very organized. Like everything is super organized.
Okay.
If somebody invites you to their house, you have to leave by 6:30 because 6:30 is when they have dinner. And if they have not invited you for dinner, they will tell you 6 o'clock now. You have to leave. We're gonna have dinner. The first time that happened to me, I was like,
A bit taken back.
Like, not to be invited. And I was so taken back. Also, like, their parties, their birthday parties are weird. They don't play any music. Well, for the few that I've been to.
Do you have any fun memories or stories with your host kids that you would like to share with us today?
Sorry, any? You just broke up there?
Oh, goodness. This is going to be interesting to try and edit. I'm so sorry. Do you have any fun memories or stories that just come to mind immediately that you would like to share with us today?
Okay, so I remember that. So at the host place, they have a trampoline.
Okay.
They have a trampoline at the back in the backyard, and every day the 6-year-old boy would beg me when he came home from school, beg me to jump with him on the trampoline. And I would happily do that. Do that until, okay, well, not until, but like, then I became his party trick because he would have his friends over, and he'd tell his friends, "Oh, my Ope, she can jump the highest. She jumps the high. I've never seen anyone jump as high as her. She can jump the highest."
Mm-hmm.
And then I'd be jumping on the trampoline at every play date, basically. Every play date, I was jumping. And these little kids would just watch me. But it was so cute because his face would just light up, and just smile. Like,
oh, you're so proud.
Yeah, So that was really cute. That just comes to mind. I also went with the family to like this resort. It's called the Efteling, and it's kind of like Gold Reef City, but for kids. It's like a kids resort, and that was really nice. So that was fun. I just remember my host mom being super pregnant, super highly pregnant, and we just walked all over because the little boy wanted to go on. It was fun.
That's so much fun. That sounds so great.
Yeah.
It sounds like whenever I'm interviewing pastoral pairs from the Netherlands or Germany, it's always so different, their experience from when I au paired in America. I just feel like the Netherlands and Germany, when you're au pairing in Europe, it's such a rich culture, like with all their traditions and customs and their history, which I really enjoy hearing more about.
It's a total culture shock.
Mm-hmm.
It's totally different, and I think if you just lean into it and you just adapt to it and accept it and you learn, it just becomes so much more fulfilling, and you come home and you feel richer. You're like, wow, I was actually part of this, and it's so cool. It's a life experience, and I would suggest that every person just take a university or into a job. Just take a year and go. Just travel, au pair, see the world, get some life experience, and when you come back, you'll be totally transformed.
Yes, no, I definitely agree. So thank you for taking time out your day to chat to us a little bit.
Sure. Anytime. Sure. Thanks for having me.
And to everyone else that's watching, please remember to like the video and subscribe below. Thank you.